Hiya! I've been looking forward to this for so many years. Oh, here, let me just move this out of the way. You shitting tit! So much blood! It's so much blood! It's paint, Jim! So much paint!
Some of you may think Jim would be an annoying neighbor, the constant invasion of privacy and the disaster that follows him wherever he goes. Well, today, I'm going to prove you wrong, and by the end of this video you will be wishing you had a scandalous neighbor like Jim.
Hello, Jackie. Oh, you look nice.
Let's get it done.
Shalom. Thank you, Mum. Shalom. Yes, shalom.
Shalom to you all! Oh! You buggering lunatic!
Jim is everyone's favorite TV neighbor, and is certainly a unique character, from his irrational fear of his own dog, to his infectious catchphrases, and his borderline inappropriate behavior towards Jackie. But let's ignore that, like the engine light on your dashboard, and focus firstly on his ionic catchphrases and one-liners. Here's just a few.
If you want.
Hammock, hot tub, shalom. My mother's, she lived in it.
Right.
And died in it.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
You've lost a piece of... Shit. That's a nice spread. So much blood! It's so much blood!
It's paint, Jim.
So much paint! Just... Hello, Jackie. Oh, you look nice.
Really? Where did you learn Chinese?
Japan.
A man stole our fax machine.
Never mind, Martin. You can always borrow one of mine. I've got 5.
Now, I made this video with the idea that Jim is the neighbor you wish you had. That being said, there's no way you wouldn't be cracking up at some of these one-liners and catchphrases if you had a neighbor like Jim. I think the show generally has some of the best lines and phrases, and they will forever be quoted for years to come, especially Martin's classic, "Shit on it." Here's one of the more remembered catchphrases that has been quoted in many videos of people reenacting scenes from Friday Night Dinner.
Hello, Jackie. Oh, you look nice.
Jim, as well as being hilarious, he is also a kind and well-mannered neighbor, often complimenting his secret crush, Jackie. Shush, don't tell Martin. His kindness is seen throughout the series. He is polite, and his good intentions are often clouded by the chaos that surrounds him wherever he goes. We see him offering gifts and even including the Lucky family in Wilson's birthday, baking a cake for the special occasion and sharing it, much to the disgust of everyone there. Jim's thoughtfulness is often followed by absolute chaos, as seen when he was about to offer a tea set to the family that he was going to donate to a museum. After a prolonged tumble, we hear a crash and assume the worst for the tea set. Although Jim means well, he does sometimes come off as over the top and a little offensive, but the major point here is that he really means to show respect. As avid viewers of the show know, the family is Jewish and they take part in Jewish celebrations, which Jim is seen taking part in, or shown to be respecting their religion, which should always be the case. We can all agree that respect from and to your neighbor is one of the most important things, and a break in respect can land you a neighbor from hell, unless they are just an outright Karen who just chooses violence on a daily. We see Jim trying to get involved in ceremonies and even giving a basket of green fruit named as Shimmergel to Adam. Despite this cruel joke, it only proves my point that he would make a great neighbor and that he just wants to show the greatest respect towards the family's religion. Another example of the lengths this man is willing to go for his neighbors is when Jim gives Johnny and Adam a lift home after seeing them stranded on the side of the road with missing clothes. His, what looks like a Renault 5, is pretty much on the brink of exploding as it is, let alone with the weight of 2 more people.
I believe that's called soliciting.
Hey, that's Jim.
What? That's Jim's car. Jim?
Jim!
Jim! Jim!
Jim will sacrifice anything to be a good neighbor. There are many reasons why Jim would make a great neighbor, and I can also imagine you will never miss bin day, as he will be straight at your door with a pretty valid reason to remind you to put your bins out. So to conclude, Jim has great respect for his neighbor's religion and tries to make them feel welcome, and really does try to be involved, specifically going out of his way to learn and make each celebration a memorable one. He is always a neighbor you could count on being there for you if you were in trouble. We see this throughout the series. He is also hilarious, and there will never be a dull day with the chaos that follows him everywhere he goes. As well as this, his constant catchphrases and one-liners, he will always be there for you to cheer you up. Finally, his general kindness and well-meaning really goes a long way. It is hard to find people like Jim in this world we live in today, and that's why I think Jim is the scandalous neighbor we all wish we had. If you love Jim, leave your favorite Jim lines in the comments. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. We have hit 300 subscribers, only 700 more to hit our goal, so don't forget to subscribe so you can be a part of this channel. Thanks for watching.